Hello, it is Diana from, sorry, trying to do something. It is Diana Marchand, and I am here to show you a fantastic drink. I hope you guys can see me. I'm doing this video for a second time, but whatever. I deleted the first one. Okay. Now what I'm doing is I am making a superfood green, so a green powder blend, while I'm using the different powder blends, chocolate drink that you can take with you during the day. It's not like a smoothie. It has the powders in it, so you get a lot of minerals, a lot of vitamins and all of that, and antioxidants, but it's not like making a smoothie first thing in the morning. This is actually really fast, okay? So what I'm using today is I am using some Baobab powder, which is really high in calcium, really high in vitamin C. Fantastic for this time of year, isn't it? It's also high in fiber, good for your digestion, phosphorus and thiamine and B6. So this is a fantastic super powder to look into, Baobab. I'm also using wheatgrass powder, which is really detoxifying for the body. Since I've been using wheatgrass powder, I have very little, I don't even really have much gray hair at all, at all. So I don't know, for me, that's what's worked. It's kind of crazy. I'm also gonna use something called Chlorella. I bought it at a health foods, a bulk store, so I'm just gonna put it in a container. But Chlorella is a algae, and it is very high in minerals and trace minerals, high in protein, very high in chlorophyll, so it's really good for your blood. This is helps your body naturally detoxify, really good for your digestive system. And of course, we need more minerals and trace minerals, especially women in midlife. This is truly what you need more of, and this is good for protein too. And what else? For this chocolate, to add the chocolate, I'm using a raw chocolate powder called cacao, C-A-C-A-O. So it's like cocoa. Cocoa's roasted from the chocolate from the cocoa bean. Cacao bean, actually. Cacao is not roasted, it is raw. So it has its full mineral content. So it's very, very high in magnesium and also very high in antioxidants. So cacao, this raw chocolate powder, is actually a very healthy thing to consume. It does give you maybe a little bit of a lift. So someone who's really sensitive to chocolate or caffeine may find, you know, just drink in moderation or use in moderation, okay? So that's what I'm using for that. It's used in many raw food desserts. And I am also including a blend. It's kind of like my own protein powder. It is pumpkin seeds and chia seeds ground up. And you can ground up hemp seeds too and make it like your own little protein powder. So I have that mixed in a jar. That's that. And almond milk. This is an organic almond milk. What I suggest is, you know those small Tetra packs of almond milk, don't use those. Those contain a lot of preservatives and gums to help them, and they sit on a shelf. Don't use stuff that sits on a shelf, okay? It's not fresh. It's not good. It contains a lot of junk. And I have mixed all my powders into a container, so all I do is I scoop from here. So if you don't want to buy a whole bunch of different types of powders, what you can start with is a really good mixed green powder. Go to your health food store, ask them for a really good mixed green powder. Read what's in it. Uh-oh, you guys, I hope my phone doesn't die. I'm just gonna plug in my phone, okay? So just a minute here. Okay. Don't want that to die while I'm doing this. All right, so I have a little mason jar that I'm gonna use for once I blend it up, and I have my NutriBullet, which is fantastic. I hope you can see. Not a lot to see. I'm just gonna be blending, okay? All right, so now I have my container. I'm gonna add about a half and half a cup of my almond milk, maybe a little more, a little less water. I like using half and half. I don't like it too milky, that's just me. So I use about half and half. And my powder blend, okay. Now, I'm gonna use close to a tablespoon. When you're just starting with the mixed green powder, it's good to start with less. For one, the taste, you're not sure what you're gonna think. And another thing, it can make you really, everything go right through you. Hasn't for me, but for some people say that. So I'm gonna start with almost a tablespoon. If you're just starting out, you know, half a tablespoon or something. Get to see how it reacts to your system. And then of my chia pumpkin seed blend, I'm doing half a tablespoon. You can use more, it just thickens it, right? It thickens it a little bit, so I'm gonna add a little bit more. It does kind of have a gritty a little bit, but not too bad. And now I use a monk fruit stevia blend in these little pouches. And so that's what I'm used to sweeten it. You can, not a whole thing, God, just a little bit. You know what stevia is like? No, this is super sweet. I don't know, that's not, maybe 1/8 of a teaspoon, maybe. But you can also use honey or coconut sugar if you want to sweeten it, okay? You do not have to use that stevia blend if you don't want to. And that's on the floor. All right, that's what I have in there. Chocolate or cacao, right. 1/2 tablespoon at least, probably a little more. Probably a little more. You can use 1 tablespoon if you want. I might even go to 1 tablespoon. Now, don't have this at night because it'll keep you awake, okay? This, so this is loaded with nutrients. The pumpkin seeds are really good for zinc and really good for protein. Chia is one of the healthiest things you can consume. And I have that ground, so it's ground in here. And chia is really high in calcium, very high in antioxidants, and really, really good for essential fatty acids. So is the chlorella. Chlorella is really good for your omega-3s. And your hormones in midlife need minerals, trace minerals, and good fats. So what's in here is excellent to helping you better balance your hormones, okay? I know, pretty loud. All right, that's all. Now you're saying, what do I do when I travel? You can use this when you travel. What you would do is you would just shake it up in a cup, in a jar, or one of those shaker cups. That's what you would do. When you're traveling, I don't bring my blender when I travel. That makes, you know, pretty much a cup, right? This is 8 ounces. It is so good. I love this drink. Like, I really, really love it. There you go. So this is something that can be an afternoon pick-me-up. You can make this a day ahead. I've had it even 2 days ahead. And so you can make a few of these up, keep them in your fridge and grab one to go in the morning, have one in the afternoon, have one before a workout, after a workout, whatever. When you feel your energy dipping in the afternoon, one of my favorite things. There you go. Enjoy this. Let me know what you think if you make it. All right, thank you. And make sure to be a part of my Facebook community, Women Creating Healthy Lives. That is for women over 40 because I help women through the midlife change and beyond, helping them better balance their hormones, deal with stress and the weight loss, of course. In midlife, we gain weight around the midsection because of the imbalance of hormones, but also because of stress in our life, the way that our life is. We really need to learn to take care of yourself now to bring your life into better balance, and that includes what you eat, stress reduction techniques, as well as dealing with the overwhelm, the anxiety, and knowing what nutrients are really important to help bring your body back into better balance. So you can check me out at dianamarchand.com and on YouTube, Diana Marchand. And of course, come and join Women Creating Healthy Lives. All right, much love to you guys. Bye-bye. I need to move this closer, shut this off.